What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Bunch of guys in the room. I'm Conrad.
I'm Travis!
You don't know this, but it's actually been a while since we did this.
You mean like an hour?
Yeah, dude, that was a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, that orgy was fun, though.
Yeah, it was pretty good, yeah. And I put a bunch more orgy Skittles in my mouth.
I wish I wasn't the freaking designated driver, though. Then I might have had... I'd have been able to do more than watch.
Listen, I'm super messed up right now, so forgive me if I mess this whole thing up immediately.
I'm lying, guys. We didn't go to an orgy. We don't know anyone who'd be willing to have an orgy.
I'm lying, guys. Nobody would have sex with us.
We're disgusting.
We're terrible, despicable, horrible human beings.
You should know. You've been watching us.
Just like you, who
Encourage this malicious behavior.
this vile behavior.
You should be ashamed of yourselves.
What, are we their moms now?
No, we're the bad guys here. We're evil and it's their fault. Oh my god.
Yeah! Oh man, this is super useful.
Yeah.
Those 5 are dead. When they die, I don't know. But they're gonna be dead soon.
Die in a while. Give it a little bit.
Here it goes. Boom!
Make sure to pick hard,
Boom,
right?
boom, boom! Yeah, this is hard.
Okay, good. God, there are just spider bits raining down all of them.
Oh god,
dragons.
there's already dragons around me. Ah! Don't worry, I killed that one.
Just, like, rolled into...
I killed that one dragon when it blew me up.
Oh, come on! You all the way up there?
I haven't moved.
Fuck!
I've been playing artillery, man.
Oh my god.
I just didn't see the red dot rolling up on me. And then
I didn't see the red dots move rolling up on us either until they were on top of us.
well, I saw them when they
thought
entered
you
the
did
map.
You killed the one that was on top of you. Well, I thought they were all the same set of red dots.
No, yeah, there's a new one that's set up after I killed that second set, or most of the second set of ants. The dragon spawned in. So, haha!
Stay down. Okay, I'm coming to get you. I mean, probably don't have to, but you know, it's probably because I mean, we all know you're the more interesting of the two of us.
I don't know which one, like how many more of these there are though, because like
That's also the thing.
yeah, these like mission segments have not been going in standard
Short
like
format.
or 3. You know, they haven't been following the rule of 3s.
I wonder why they decided on 3. It's because 2 was not enough, but 4 was way too much.
Because 3 is the 3 is a really good number to use as far as like learning what something is or how it works. If you think about Mega Man games,
increasing difficulty.
yeah, if you think about Mega Man games, or especially games like this, where they want to tell you like what you're going to be facing, if you're going to be facing different sets of enemies. Yeah, well, because I didn't move at all.
First thing I did was fall off this cliff.
The first set of enemies can be like one set, you know, one combination. The second set can be another combination, and the third set can be both combinations in tandem. That way you can get, like, you know, a good increase of difficulty that's not too big at one given point. But,
Wow, Conrad, you died right there.
well, the guy that ended up, like, being the death of me, thank you for just not picking me up that time.
You make weird noises.
I'm, like, covered in metal.
I know, but you'd think it wouldn't sound like a box of chains rolling around.
Dude,
on the ground.
I'm basically a box of chains, okay?
It's such a stupid sound.
It's gonna have to be you that goes over. Oh no, here, I'll poke him.
I got
Boom.
him. I can't hit him from any
Boom.
distance anyway. I can't hit him from a good distance anyway.
Haha!
You pissed them off.
Boom!
I have to roll up
Boom.
on them anyways because the MLR
Boom.
has no range.
Man, with this light mortar, I can really piss things off at a good distance. I can anger things at a healthy clip. And thanks to this, I can keep hitting them at a good distance without having to worry about mortaring my shots. This is a good combination. Piss them off, shoot them down. Hit them while they're up, hit them while they're down.
More dragons. And I hear spiders.
Oh, they're like right above me,
Wow,
too.
they're all up on you. They want to love you tender.
I'm gonna love them so juicy. Come on, babies! Come get some! Pappy's got a fist for you! Oh, that sounds really wrong.
They got huge view.
That's fine, they can get all the twofers they want. Ooh, big health! Haha, I can actually push their flames back in their butts.
I'm dropping as much assistance on them.
Well, keep it up. It's doing me wonders. If there's, as long as they stay down in range of my fists, I can keep fisting them good.
Oh,
They look at good fisting, apparently. Look at them, they can't stay away. These dragons are actually kind of cute. Like, I don't know.
I'd keep one if it wasn't for the fact that they wanted to kill Mandy. That would be impossible to feed.
But they don't seem to eat that much. I mean, when they pick us...
Well, we don't know what... I mean, we don't know what they do with it, other than they take us around like some sort of...
drop us, it looks like.
Maybe they too eat giant insects. Maybe once humanity is going to die, we're going to have to find out what... we'd have to find out what the ecosystem would be like. They'd all probably die because of raptors.
Well, the ecosystem would have to shrink drastically, because...
Or everything else on the planet would evolve to get bigger.
Well, no, because because of the size of those creatures, they would have to consume so much in order to keep up their body mass. So smaller creatures have an easier time living because they could survive off of smaller and smaller. And they'd have to survive off of smaller and smaller because these creatures would be consuming so much so rapidly. It's like what happened with dinosaurs.
Well, we've already determined that they can create massive nests on the ground, no problem.
Well, we've determined that they're capable of creating nests and hibernating.
For like years on that. Well,
but the issue is 8 years might seem like a lot, you know, in terms of like insects that we know of.
Well, for a species, though, that's not the...
But yeah, for like this, considering again the size of these species.
Can you drop another thing right over, like, over that horizon where I am? Let me go. Oh, perfect. Hang on a second. Let me adjust your aim. Aim more to the right.
More to the right of you?
Yeah, more to the right of me. I'd say just fire one shot so I can adjust it. Because there's a bunch of spiders down there I need to piss off.
Did you see any of those hit the ground?
No. Okay. They hit the ground over there, so... Okay.
Looks like down.
Yep. To the and down and to the right because there's some spiders. I mean, I could just go down there and piss them off, but there's more interesting. Okay, more to the right. That's it. Ooh. More right. Like 10 degrees to the right. There you go. Try that. I think that's what it wants. Sweet. Okay, bring it down a little. There you go, and that'll put it right in the center. Wait, this would be so much easier if you just went and moved. Perfect. They're pissed now.
Good. Well, they're way the fuck out of my range, so...
No, they're within your range. You're still hitting them. It's just...
Yeah, well, this...
Your effective range is...
This is not my long-range one. This is my close-range one.
There we go.
I kind of assumed that I was going to be fighting a lot of ants really fast, and in the end, what we got was like some ants kind of quick.
Well, there's still more dragons coming.
Well, great. I mean, those Dargans, but those dang Diggles. Oh, they're so far away.
That internet was teamwork.
That internet was mortar spotting.
That internet was probably a lot more work than it was worth.
That internet was probably boring for you, and we're sorry.
But we had a good time, so, you know. Shut the hell up.
Boo!
I actually didn't think your mortar shots would make it this far. I'd actually have to walk all the way down. And as we... Frick! Jesus!
Oh my god!
Oh, I'm gonna die.
I don't know what the hell happened there, but it happened, and it happened hard.
Oh, no, no, no. I don't want our mortar spotting to be worthless. I don't want to have wasted 5 minutes of the internet's time.
It was actually like 10 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're at 10 right now.
Oh.
This episode is probably just going to be us finishing this mission.
No, I'm sorry, Lynn. Oh, God, I got 1 health left. Roll, you whore! Damn it.
Watching those fireballs coming in slow motion.
Just
Terrible.
I'm like,
Travis,
no!
Travis, make that video.
Just a slow motion in the arms.
Yeah,
of-
exactly. The angel far away.
Okay, you might want. Nah, your loadout's
Yeah,
fine.
the loadout's good. We just have to not do mortar spotting again.
Yeah, let's. That was fun the first time. And
As-
we might do it on our own time later, but now is not the time for that.
The really interesting thing is using the aerator for that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, that'd be
Because
perfect.
that way you can drop a
you'd be-
laser sight and I can lock onto the laser.
Well, all your stuff would have been out of range. So you'd have actually had to
No, because you can drop the laser partway between me and you and then just redirect it to them.
move. Right.
EDF was fighting infinite giant insects, but with the overwhelming combat strength of the dragons, they're at their wits' end and continue to retreat.
Really? Overwhelming combat strength. Is that what you call that?
To be fair, we are the Master Chief of this planet.
Alright, so now these Dargans are going to drop in on me. Wherever they are. Somewhere. There they are.
That's why I'm up here with you this time.
Poop. The overwhelming combat strength of these dragons are the worst. We gotta shit all over them. Use your missile
To be
pods.
fair, we are probably more well-equipped than basically everyone else in this entire
I guess that would probably be the downside of my theory a couple episodes ago too, wouldn't it? The idea that like we're actually different people every single time, just using the same loadout. Because by the end of this game, it's kind of like the end of the Book of Revelations. The Earth has been torn in half so many fucking times. There's not a whole lot of us left.
I know there's probably enough.
I don't know, dude. Like, because by the end of the last game, or of 2017,
Yeah.
there were so few of us that it was obviously the same group doing it. Like, we
Well,
barely even
considering
moved.
Considering we also had the same team. No, I think part of that game you were Storm Team, and the other part you were Ranger 1.
No, EDF 20.
17?
Yeah, 2017. You were always Storm.
Oh, I thought they called you Ranger for
No.
for
You
a
were
couple of the intro for a couple of the missions when they swapped you around. They're like you're Ranger 1 and then you're Storm 1.
no. You were always Storm 1 because
Oh.
you always went in with the Ranger team, but you were always Storm team, or Storm 1 rather.
And now we're Storm Team, so we could be different people, but considering he went out of his way in one mission. Fuck!
Oh yeah, watch out because a lot of these Dargans actually got some anger missiles coming towards them. Oh jeez. Oh, never mind. That was just some fire. I really like these dragons. As far as enemies go, this is a really cool enemy.
Their palette's really nice too.
Everything about them, like, I like the fact that they have a flying grab and a ground grab. I like the fact that if you shoot them, they ragdoll out of the sky. I like the fact that they hit like weak enough that you can get hit by them and not feel bad. But it's a
But you
bright
can-
enough
what you-
attack
what-
that it.
what- you can get hit by them and still feel kind of upset that you got hit. And it encourages you not to, but it doesn't overly punish.
Well, yeah. The thing is, it's a fear thing. It gives a really
you
good
don't wanna get
reaction
hit by that, but
because it's a bright fire, you know. And just kind of naturally, your brain is like, yeah, I don't want to get hit by fire. The EDF deploy.
yeah, I went another step and picked up that SWAT, so you got a bunch of guys following you.
We are a bunch of guys in a room,
Yeah, but these are a bunch of guys outside with guns.
which is, also a good place to be, I guess. It's not quite as lame as we are.
Yeah, we're a bunch of guys in a room with controllers
Controlling a bunch of guys outside with guns.
and no pants.
It's true. I mean, after the orgy, putting pants on would have been a hassle anyways, though. Honestly.
Yeah, there's some major cases on this. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to work with it.
Probably not, actually. We might just have to sit around and do more orgy things.
Colin, sorry guys, I can't work. I was in a massive orgy.
Oh, I was really hoping I just got grabbed by a Dargan, but instead I just got touched by an ant. Also, remember, boys and ghouls, Tales from the Crypt there.
Don't know where that came from.
Well, we're going to release this by Halloween, right? So,
Yeah.
Remember
next
boys
Halloween.
and ghouls?
Next Halloween.
Well, they don't know what time we're recording this. They don't have timestamps.
I'll tell them the timestamp. It's
Well,
February.
We'll name this one timestamps. Oh god, he got me with the flying grab. Oh, and then he exploded.
You're welcome.
Thanks, brah.
Unless you want to be carried around the night.
Kinda, yeah.
Get a nice aerial view that your massive metal body would never actually get.
Never effectively reach, yeah.
Thanks for dodging out of the way of that plasma, only to let me get hit by the plasma.
Yeah, no worries. I actually don't know what you're talking about.
When you shot past me, another dragon was shooting at you, and its fire went hit.
I accidentally reflected his goop back in his butt.
I don't think they shoot their goop out of their butts.
Those ones? The ants? Yeah, they
Oh,
do.
the ants do. I thought
Yeah.
you were talking about
No, there was a black ant that was just kind of like, the EDF deploys, which is not what the ant did,
the Earth
but
Destruction Force.
it's what they are still EDF. We're the Earth Defense Force. They're the Earth
All the ants
Destruction
were like,
Force.
all I ever wanted to be was EDF.
Now I feel bad, dude. We had the same dream.
There's that one set that's really good. They're the storm team.
No, they're called Typhoon Team. Typhoon 1. Go in and stop the EDF.
Then we murder them mercilessly.
I remember 8 years ago. 8 years ago? What happened? Their Typhoon Team went in and was destroyed completely. It was a massacre. We won't let this happen again. Typhoon 1, stop the aliens. And they get murdered again. Typhoon is like that thing that keeps on reincarnating from Hitchhiker's Guide.
What?
Don't you remember that?
I've only heard the first one.
Yeah, it was in the first one.
It's been a long time.
Arthur Dent ends up in this like weird planet, and he doesn't. Oh god, I'm only at 4 health.
Yeah, I'm in like 4 minutes up to 9, so.
Arthur Dent ends up inside of this really weird, like, huge planet, and it like nothing in there really makes a lot of sense. Then he meets this weird bat thing that it looks like it's just a hodgepodge of, like, bat with weird teeth sticking out. It's like it doesn't look right at all. And it proceeds to tell him that Arthur Dent has killed him in every reincarnation he's ever lived. Like, he's just wanted to live a peaceful life, and Arthur Dent has killed him mercilessly every time. And Arthur Dent, of course, is the... Because Arthur Dent, of course, says the same thing. He's like, what the hell are you talking about? And I'm dead, by the way.
I don't have any health.
Alright, whatever. There's only like 5 guys left. 5 guys, burgers, and fries.
Good stuff.
Yeah, hungry. But so,
Ow!
this thing is like, you've killed me! I reincarnated as an ant once on Earth, and then you stepped on me! And Arthur Dent's like, I could hardly be blamed for that. And he goes, that's what I thought too when I reincarnated. But then you reincarnated as a dog and ran me over on your way to work one day. And like, just all this different stuff. And then the last one is then, on the planet Beta Mueller 5, you shot me! Or no, you dodged out of the way and got shot. And Arthur's like, hold on a second. I've never been to Beta Mueller 5. And the guy's like, no, I know it was you, Arthur Dent. You dodged out of the way of a bullet that was meant for you and killed me. So, Arthur, like, the guy's about to blow up the planet to, like, kill Arthur. Because this is a body that wasn't supposed to be made. He, like, pulled all of the energy he could out of other living beings to, like, be born again. Just to kill Arthur Dent.
Wow.
And then, so he goes to self-destruct this planet, and Arthur, like, pushes him out of the way accidentally, and gets him impaled on a knife. And the guy's like, you know what you've done, Arthur? And Arthur's like, what? He goes, you've killed me again! And then, in the 4th book, the last book of the series, Arthur's on Beta Mueller 5, and his daughter tries to shoot him. And Arthur bends over to pick up a penny, and ends up killing a guy who's about to stab Arthur in the back. And the guy is like, Arthur, you bastard! And only people who remember that guy from the first Hitchhiker's Guide remember that. Which is no one, because I'm the only person who remembers him.
See, I didn't know there was more than one for
Oh,
the
yeah.
longest time.
I knew there was 3, but I never knew the order they were in. Because my parents refused to let me read one of them. Which is, because Arthur, like, it was a little boring. It was like Arthur's, life or whatever. And, you know what? None of that really matters. Because, next time a bunch of guys in a room...
We'll pick that up. We'll pick that story up next
Alright,
episode.
yeah. So,
Because I need to know.
yeah.
My curiosity, much like my boner, has been piqued.
Oh baby. Oh baby. Oh baby.